Well, it finally happened. Here we go. Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw and Clefable and Clefairy are coming to Pokemon Unite. It says Clefable and Clefairy, but I mean, we're just looking at, a Pokemon and then its evolution. At least that's what it appears to be. It doesn't look like you will be able to stay one of the Pokemon, but you never know given how Mew works. Maybe if you pick a certain move, you evolve, and if you don't, you don't. But from the looks of this trailer, that's not the case. Let's go ahead and break down what's going on with this Pokemon and talk a little bit about it here. So this is coming out on October 13th. This Pokemon was in the game files for a long time, and it was rumored that it would come to Pokemon Unite at some point, but of course, we never got it. It looks like its moveset was given over to Wigglytuff. In the original playtest of this game, they did not have Wiggly, they had Clefable. I can never remember which way to point my fingers here. So let's go through this point by point and just take a look at its moves. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, what you think you are seeing here. So we start off with a little bit of a dash here. All right, let's go frame by frame so we can look at it here. It looks like whatever is happening to Clefable here, it looks like they got healed and now they are dashing, and it looks like that's targeted. It's almost like a targeted sure hit possible dash as it moves forward and boom, hits the enemy. I'm not seeing any other effects. I don't know if, yeah, it looks like the enemy gets stunned here. Little rainbows emanate out. I wonder if that has something to do with its passive right there. It hits it with a little stun, walks back, and then I believe it does some basic attacks, right? Yeah, basic, boosted right there. And it's boosted kind of looks like, Blissy's little pound right there. So that's pretty cool. So we've got a little bit of a dash. It's possible. It's a dash and a stun. I don't know exactly how that's going to affect it. It looks like it also was healing beforehand. So maybe it heals when it targets them. But it looks like it was healing before the move was cast. Take a look at this here. So, yeah, it looks like it's healing before anything is even cast, right? That's interesting. I wonder how that works. And then, yeah, the move dashes forward. Boom. We get a stun. And you're kind of dancing around here for a second with a bit of an aura. So I'm interested to see what that's going to look like in-game or what that move could possibly be. As I said before, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. We can get a little more volume here on the video. Let's take a look. Next here, we've got our pre-evolution with our nice score. Woo, woo. See, that was just... Is that what we're coming off of that we didn't see in the last one? We're just starting actually with just this little heal. Maybe just an area heal. Given that it has heals and stuff like this, I'm guessing it is going to be a supporter, right? I mean, you'd have to assume so. Just looks like a little heal in the area around you. Very similar to what Blissey has. Kind of similar to early Eldegoss. And as soon as it gets the KO, it evolves there, which leads me to believe that it has no choice but to evolve. It doesn't select a move. It evolves no matter what. And now we have this move right here, where you create this aura, a moon pops up, and it looks like inside the aura, Pikachu is slowed. It might be getting some other debuffs as well inside this aura. But it looks like Pikachu is possibly moving slowed inside here. And then the moonlight pops up there. It looks like it's healing. And I wonder if it would heal you and allies inside that aura. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Another big score. The scoring animation is really cool. I love that. And now we have sort of the biggest moment of this trailer. So this is its Unite move. At least from what we can tell, this is its Unite move. We have some information on this as to what it possibly will be called, although it's a translation, so, it won't exactly be that, and how it works. So you can see here, use your Unite move, and then it looks like you've got essentially Lucario's close combat, but possibly with increased damage. Basically, the way this works is it says you get a random move, but you're right next to Lucario here, and at this point, you take close combat. So I have to assume that it depends on what allies you're around. Maybe all the allies or enemies even that you're around, it sort of puts it into a roulette wheel almost, and it just lands on what it lands on. Let me take you over to this description here. What we can see on the description here, it says Pixie will appear, again this is translated, in Team Strategy Battle Game Pokemon Unite, Thursday, October 13th. It's a support type Pokemon, well there it is, support type Pokemon, that specializes in restricting opponents' movement to protect allies. So that makes a lot of sense with what we saw with Pikachu. Use the Unite move, Wishes on your fingers. So I wonder what that could possibly be. I mean, obviously people are guessing things like metronome and stuff like that. Pokemon Unite doesn't use names of actual moves for Unite moves, except maybe one or two. But almost everything is a sort of created move for Pokemon Unite. So I mean, I really doubt it's called Wishes on your fingers, but it could be. That could be what it's called. Unlock a randomly selected move after healing an ally. A move that turns the tide of battle may be chosen. So I don't know if it's a randomly selected move from your ally or if it's a randomly selected move after you just heal an ally and we just happen to have it use Lucario's move. I find that a little hard to believe though. I would assume if we're looking at this, it most likely is getting a move from an ally. So you may have it give you, you know, the best move you could possibly think of, or maybe it gives you Mr. Mime's barrier and you're like, oof. Having a barrier without anything else is pretty rough. I'm really interested to see how something like this will work. If it only works with allies, if it also works with enemies here, but we can see big heal right there on Lucario. It did say after you heal an ally, so I don't know if it heals the lowest health ally possibly on your team, and then you take a move from that Pokemon. It would be interesting to find out, but you get a massive, you know, close combat right there, and you're able to KO Pikachu. So a lot of cool stuff in this trailer. Again, a Pokemon that I guess we kind of thought was maybe lost. We didn't know what happened to Clefable, and now we actually have an idea of what is going on with this Pokemon. Coming to Unite was not data mined. This was a big announcement, and I mean, I'm interested to see if Pokemon Unite continues to do this in the future, continues to sort of, you know, get in front of data mines and things like that and actually announce their Pokemon before they are found in another setting. Here's that Unite move again, healing an ally and then doing some big damage to Pikachu right there. Let me read this again here. Use the Unite move, Wishes on your fingers, probably won't be called that, to unlock a randomly selected move after healing an ally. So I wonder if this is single target healing or not, or if you have multiple allies around, is it just healing everybody around you and you get a random move from that group? This would lead me to believe it probably chooses the lowest health ally and heals them, and you take a random move from them, which may give you the opportunity to sort of pick your moves a little bit better than you had the ability before. And this raises a lot of questions. Now that we know Clefable is coming, what happened to all those other rumored Pokemon? What happened to Blaziken? What happened to Wabufei? Wabufet? I can never say it right. What happened to Marshadow? What happened to these Pokemon that we know maybe were kind of around, that were rumored to come to the game and then just sort of disappeared? Well, it could be that they've been working on them for quite some time. Let me know what you think the move names are in the comments. I always appreciate everyone giving their best guesses on these moves because I feel like you guys often nail what these moves could be. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you. I'll see y'all next time. Mwah.